it's TxStampin Sharon. Welcome to Stampin' Live with Sharon. I am so excited about tonight's project. I hope that you are inspired. I hope that you love it like I do. If you are watching us live, I am live at 7 p.m. on Thursday, May the 20th. So if you're watching us live, I hope that you will join us in the chatting. Michelle Batson is my helper during the time while I'm stamping. She is there to help answer your questions or to direct you to whatever you're needing. So if you need to chat with her, you can type the @ and start typing Michelle Batson's name, and she will see your message. But she's so good, she will see it as you're typing it probably. If you're watching the replay, leave me some comments below because you're not here with us live to chat, so I want to know what your thoughts are, or if you have any questions after you have watched tonight's video. All right, let's get all the technical stuff done here. There we go. Okay. Yes, welcome to everybody who's joining us. Hey, Kay Thomas, how are you, my friend? Yeah, so I've had a busy day. I was supposed to be in Maui with Stampin' Up this week, but we cashed out due to COVID. So they had a little party for us this afternoon, and it was really nice. It was all virtual, of course, but for those achievers who had earned the trip and couldn't go, then we got to have like it was like a 2-hour Zoom. We played games and laughed and we cried because we weren't in Maui. So I am leaving tomorrow to go on vacation. So I'm gonna go to the beach. That's gonna be my Maui in Texas. Okay, so hello, Carol. Hi, Jan. Thank you. Mary loves my shirt. It says, let's see, let me get the camera right. Hey, y'all. I just thought it was really cute. I have a friend who makes t-shirts, and so I thought, that would be fun because that's what I always tell y'all, right? Hey, y'all. Let's see, Barbara Hayes. Hello, Sharon. Was able to catch you live for a change. I'm so glad. Bay says, hello, y'all. Hello, Einik from the Netherlands. I'm so glad you're here. Renee is asking, did they mail you care packages? I did get a care package. I got one of my pillow gifts. I'll be getting more goodies, but I won't be getting them until later. But it came in a cute little box. Let's see, it's over there. Let me go grab it. Y'all need to see. So here is my care package. And it has yummy smelling stuff in it. So this is what it looked like. Let's see, where's my camera? There we go. This great soap, it's a I can't say it. It's a citrus soap. It smells really good. And then it has a citrus lip balm that's yummy. And then some bath salts, cute little bath salts. And then I've never seen this, but it is hand cleaner spray, and it smells wonderful. So it's just all from Hawaii. So that was a nice little treat to get that. I think I got that yesterday. Let's see. Mary says she loves the color. So I was trying to get Calypso Coral. So it's as close as we could get. I ordered 3 shirts from her, and they came in Stampin' Up colors. So there you go. Let's see, Donna says, hello, Sharon. I hope you get to take the cruise at another time. We're doing a cruise very shortly that was moved from October to soon. Well, I have earned the next trip. Hawaii was a land trip, and I have earned the next cruise, which will be is it next May? So I've already earned that one. Bonnie says, you've earned that and a lot more. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, hi Barb, I'm glad you caught me live. Those nails are looking sharp. I'm ready for the beach. Wait till I switch cameras and you guys see my nails really sparkle. Let's see. Kay says, greetings from rainy Iowa. Sunny and pretty here today, finally for the first time. We have had so much rain. So, yay, Carrie finally found me live too. Pat is asking, is that a real window behind me? I wish. So I love the beach so much. I ordered canvas beach scene. It came in 3 panels and my whole studio is beachy. Yes, Michelle, they sent Hawaii to me. It's all the Hawaiian fragrances and it was just really fun. I was afraid it was a pair of flip-flops. I was like, this little box, is this flip-flops? I didn't know what it was, so thank you, I appreciate that. Vay says she has cruised to Alaska. I have cruised Alaska 3 times. I've been doing Stampin' Up! For over 23 years, and I think I've earned 20 or 21 trips, so, and it's all because of my stamping friends who order from me and my wonderful team for all the hard work they do. So, all right, I think that we are going to change cameras and we will, we're gonna turn it over to Michelle. She is there to help answer any questions. Oh, y'all have all had rain, I think. Okay, I'm gonna move, well, hold on. I'm going to switch cameras. There we go. And then I'm gonna move my laptop. Oh, so Kathleen has a similar picture. So we're playing with Artistically Inked today. And when you look at the new annual catalog, you can see these papers on the front. When I see something like that, I know it's gonna be a hot seller, it's gonna be popular. And when you open up the catalog, you just go, wow. I mean, the artist did such a great job on all the designs and everything. So when I was looking at it, I kept looking at this card right here. This one really kind of stood out to me. So I'm making a version of this card. And you know what, guys? Whenever you are, like whenever you get a new stamp set or something, you go, okay, well, I saw that really cute card that Sharon made, but what else can I do? Look at the pictures that the Stampin' Up! Artists have done, because even though I wanted to change it, I didn't want a tassel, I didn't want that ribbon, you know, I wanted to change it and make it my own. But look at these pictures to be inspired, okay? All right. Mary says that she just loves those colors. I know, they're gorgeous. They are gorgeous. So here's the stamp set, and it's really more of a distinctive stamp set, okay? So I'm gonna give you some tips about some things that will help you when you're stamping with yours, because I know y'all are gonna get this bundle. It is just too pretty not to play with. So the dies, there's a lot, okay? This is the one that I used for the card, my card that we're doing tonight. But these will cut out the big image here, and then this one cuts out this little flower. So yeah, super fun bundle. So I'm gonna show you my cards, some of my cards. And I will grab it. The foils, let me grab that really quick. Because when you buy the suite, you also get this package of little die cuts. And I loved this size. Before, we've gotten bigger die cut foil sheets, and they're hard to store, but this is super easy to store. So first of all, you get some little self-adhesive sequins, okay, kind of iridescent. And then you get all of these little, it's all the same, it just repeats, but you get all these little foil die cuts, okay? So I took some of the foils. Yes, Sherry, you need this bundle. So I took some of the foils. I just took some bits because the paper is so gorgeous. Let's see. Can you see the gold? There we go. Okay. So the paper is so gorgeous, you don't want to hide it. And I kept looking at it and I was like, I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm just going to do a simple layer right here and just mat it, just, you know, and then add that pop of gold. And then I used the new In Color gems. I decided that the iridescent ones didn't show up on my white, and so I just chose to use those instead. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, Michelle's answering your question. And then how about this one? So when I show you the papers, remember this blank white space, okay? So I just stamped right there when I cut it. I added a few pieces of the gold foils and then just this little banner, but it's just flat. There's no dimension to it, it's just flat. But those papers, again, didn't want to hide them. Just wanted that gold to just shine, okay? Hi, Barbara King. Barbara, I read the article about you and your husband. Girlfriend, I told my husband, I told Mark, I said, they're such good people. I meant to message you about it. Okay, so how about this one? This card is just an extra one that I made because I just couldn't stop playing with it. Again, didn't want to hide my beautiful papers, but I did use the, oh, there you go, you can see it. I did use the little sequins on there just to add a little sparkle, you know, because we love sparkle, right? Okay, and here's the card that we're gonna make tonight, okay? I wanna show, and I chose to do this card because those other cards are pretty simple in the sense that we're just not hiding that beautiful paper, period. But I wanted to give you some tips with stamping, okay? I just felt like it would help you. And so before I go any further, again, I have a handout on my blog. All you have to do is click the show more or read more button. YouTube changes it all the time, so I'm not real sure what it says today. But I have all of the supplies that I used, and I have the pictures and the measurements to the cards, okay? Now, again, before I go any further, I'm gonna talk about paper pumpkin, because paper pumpkin for June, when you get the kit in June, is going to be coordinating, look at that, it is coordinating with this suite. So, okay, you get the suite and you're like, well, I wish I had some different sentiment or whatever. We don't know what's in a paper pumpkin box, but it is going to coordinate with the Expressions in Ink suite. Just the box alone is gorgeous. And so if you are interested, if you've not tried paper pumpkin, if it's just not your thing, I think June is your thing. I'm serious. I cannot wait to get mine. And so you can just get a 1 month prepaid subscription. You can just go to my website and just order 1 month, give it a try. But I think we all need that paper pumpkin. Okay, Nina likes mine. Okay, so we got to show off the papers. Stunning, stunning. So remember the card. Where did we get it? Remember that card I told you. You see what I did? I stamped. Let me pull this down just a little bit. I stamped on the white. So when I cut my paper, it already had a blank space. So ta-da, that's how I made that card, okay? And then we're gonna grab this card. Okay, so then this is the back side. Barbara King is saying paper pumpkin is fabulous, and it is. It's, you know, everything you need is in a kit, and I give them to my grandkids. I've sent them to people who are recovering from like surgery or something, because come on, we all get tired of watching TV when we're just laying around. So this is the back side of that sheet, and then here we go with this one. Remember? There's what I did. I just cut a piece and then I stamped my thanks. That thanks is so pretty. Joanne, it is gorgeous paper. Gorgeous paper. Okay, so this is one side. Oh, that's the back side of that one. Okay, so that's the back side. Then we have some gold straps. Okay, and then that's the back side, kind of a pale papaya. It is just gorgeous. So here's the one that I used on this card, okay? And then this is the back side. I don't know if I'll use the back sides because I love all the shiny. So Anna says, I love the box. Too bad mine always arrives damaged. Oh, Anna, I would fuss at my post carrier. Why is yours arriving damaged? Here is another one. Let's see if I can do the shine. The gold is in the center of the flowers, okay? And then this is the back side. So yeah, I can't wait for Paper Pumpkin to see what it's gonna do. Oh, Kathleen got her May Paper Pumpkin yesterday, and it's called Batter Up. There you go. Okay, so let's talk about some tips to help you with your stamping. All right, so I'm using Pale Papaya, Soft Succulent, and Polished Pink. These are 3 of the new in colors. I have not done a whole lot yet with the, what is it called? Evergreen, the green one, the dark green one. And I'm thinking it's because it's not my color right now. This is summer and springy colors. And so I'm sure that I will come up with something to inspire me to use the darker colors closer to, you know, the holidays, the fall, Christmas, things like that. Okay, the Stampin' Up! Ink pads are juicy. And remember, I told you that these are more distinctive kind of stamps. And I'm gonna show you, I hadn't planned on doing it, so let me get a block real quick. You know, we're live, we can do whatever we want, right? I'm gonna get this stamp, because this one really shows what I'm trying to tell you. That won't fit. Let's get a bigger block. So this is that image, okay? And if I just take, let's move this out of the way. Let me grab a piece of white. Whenever you're testing your card, your stamps out, I recommend that you get a piece of white paper. Don't just stamp on your grid paper. So I'm just gonna stamp like that. And I wanna point out, see how it kind of looks dotted and blobby? That's considered too much ink. So I'm gonna take a spoon. I used to always use a plastic spoon, but I broke them, so, and I haven't bought any more. But yeah, just a plastic spoon works just great. I've had one in my studio for years, but like I said, I broke it. Cindy says that she is glad I'm doing this. I love the paper so much, but I'm afraid to cut into it. Cindy, you gotta cut the paper. All right, so what I've done is I've pushed that ink down some, and then I want you to see the difference. Okay, so now I have more of a subtle and not so blobby. Can y'all see that on the camera? You can tell that it's darker here, but I wanted more subtle. I want it to look like that gorgeous paper. That paper was designed by the artist using alcohol inks. If you've ever played with alcohol inks, which that reminds me, I need to do a video and show you guys about how to use rubbing alcohol to kind of get that effect. I prefer it on glossy cardstock, but we don't have that anymore. Okay, so I'm just stamping. I wish I should have done it before. When I figured out the problem with the ink when I was using this stamp, I was like, well, that is ugly. Not this one. This one's perfect. This one looks like it's supposed to be, but I struggled and struggled. So I figured if I struggled with something like that, I needed to bring that out on the video about pushing that ink down. Now, our ink pads are designed to store upside down, right? So when I close this up and put it back away, all that ink is going to come back to the surface. You're not hurting your stamp pad. Okay. So let me get my pieces here. I've got all my pieces, and again, I'm not going to go over any measurements because I've already told you about the free download, so there's no reason to do that. Now, let me get my card so I don't stamp it wrong in front of y'all. Okay, so I have this piece here. I'm going to open up the polished pink. Hello, Beth from Bernie. Oh, wait, somebody was from Iola, Texas earlier, and I was going to ask you, where is Iola, Texas? Because I don't know where that is. Oh, gosh, I missed the conversation about the dead hamster. Oh, gosh. Okay, need to do the same thing. I need to push that ink down a little bit, because our ink pads are good and juicy, which we want, except when we're doing distinctive stamps. Distinctive just means that they are realistic. All right. So we're going to stamp this one over here, like this. Ah, gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. So pretty. Kathy says, Sharon, thank you for the tip on spreading the ink on the pad. I frequently have the problem of blotchy stamping. I know, right? And it's because of what these are made out of. They really hold that juice, that juicy ink. So it really does help. See, this is what happens when I start reading the chats. Norma says that it reminds her of ink spots that psychiatrists use. Oh gosh. All right, back to the pale papaya. And now we're going to stamp this one. Well, no two cards are ever alike, so I'm going to go up here. And then I want my leaves. We're going to do just a single leaf here. And a single leaf over here. And then we have this great one that is 2 leaves, makes it a little bit easier. And we're going to do this. Whoops. Well, I didn't push hard enough, and I'm not going to try to fix it live. It's okay. It's supposed to be like this. Okay. It is, there is a, so it's not all my fault. It does shade out. Can y'all see that? And, you know, that's what it did because I caught it on the edge. So it's not a big deal. Okay, so now we're going to take, let's stamp our thanks before we get too far into this. Uh-oh, somebody took my black pad. Hold on. There it is. Well, Ray, I'm glad you didn't miss me. Cheryl Ann is asking, how do you tell distinctive stamps from regular stamps? Okay, distinctive stamps have, makes it look more realistic, and there are some other ones in the catalog. I mean, that is such a great question. I do have to stop and tell you the answer. Hold on. Okay, Thomas says, looks like her order just got bigger. Yes, ma'am. This is gorgeous, my friend. This is gorgeous. Okay, there is a tab that says distinctive. And I'm looking. It is with, it's not with this one, I don't think, because this has its own page. Let's see, it is with, hold on. Forever, Forever Blossoms, so page 73. See this right here? Distinctive. Distinctive stamps create different opacities in a single stamped image for realistic depth and intensity. So this one is a distinctive one, and so is the Prize Peony. So is this one, but this one has its own suite, so it's not included in this, okay? Renee says, do you have a craft room ghost like me? I can't even move yes, there's a ghost in here, and it keeps taking my stuff, and I just had that ink pad. Hello, Trish. Iola, Texas is in Grimes County, fairly close to Madisonville. I don't know where Madisonville is. Uh-oh. Yes, I did want that in black. See, I get to talking and I don't want to mess up the card. Okay. Linda says that she swears her craft room is in the Bermuda Triangle. Yep, things just disappear. Look at that thanks. Is that not the most perfect thanks? I love big words and I love this thanks so much. Okay, so thanks Stampin' Up for that one. Okay, back to our little dots. So these little dots, little polka dot things, we're just gonna add a few just to kind of fill in, because my stamping, this card is a little bit different, but these little dots just kind of add some more color. You know, we're all about the color. All right, now I need to clean this really quick, and I'll just do that off camera. So Cheryl says that she just got the paper today and I need to get the stamp suite immediately. Cheryl, I use that easy button all the time. I just get the whole suite because I swear, if I don't, I'm always sad that I forgot something and then I see something and then I just go crazy. Okay, Trish, it's on 45 on the way to Houston, but before Huntsville. Now I know where it's at. Okay, gotcha. Nope, I didn't do that color. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my pale papaya, and I'm just going to stamp with that image in the center. We just got ink pads everywhere. Okay, now Mary Yates says she wishes that gremlins would come and unpack her house. I hear you, my friend. We're just going to stamp a few of those little dots. So I switch colors. I'm in black now, okay, using Memento. So there's that. See, I got to quit looking at what y'all are saying because I'm going to get sidetracked. Okay, so now we're done with our stamping and we're going to start putting our card together. So I just have my basic white thick card base. Einik says, the thanks sentiment is going to move into my box with special sentiments I use all the time. Absolutely, Einik. It is really, really a great stamp. You know, I send thank you cards to everybody who orders from me, and I'm always on the hunt for a beautiful thanks. And that one is top of the list. And if you don't know, I have a very generous rewards program for those who do order from me. It's a point system, and if you want to read about it, you can go to my blog, which is below the video, and you can, I think I even have a link down there for my specials page. You want to go to my specials tab on my blog and download your form and keep track of your orders. Now, because Stampin' Up! Had their layer crooked, remember the card I showed you from the catalog? We're gonna do the same thing. And I popped that up with dimensionals. Einik says that's looking like becoming a gorgeous card. Thank you so much. Isn't it pretty late where you're at, my friend? In the Netherlands, is it 2 a.m.? Remind me. Krista Thomas says, my craft room ghost name is Heidi, my cat. She steals my pencils. Oh, those kitty cats. All right. I'm putting a lot of dimensionals on because, you know, I mail a lot of cards. Remember all those thank you cards? And I don't want them to get messed up in the rollers from the post office. So, that didn't come off. I want to give this a lot of security. That is not wanting to come off. That is a tough one. I like to use my take your pick tool to get these backs off. However, sometimes they don't want to come off. If you dig your fingernail in there, it kind of helps release that backing. Carrie says, Alexa, clean up my craft room. That would be amazing. I don't have Alexa, but I'd get one if it would clean up my craft room. Anne says the ribbon with the in colors is gorgeous. Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm just kind of putting this like this. And now to finish off our card, we are going to get our liquid glue. I could have used an adhesive sheet, but I know me, and I would sit here and pick, trying to get the backing off while I'm live, so I opted not to do that. Oh, you wait till you see the video that I made today. I have a great video coming up. I have a die cutting hacks video. There's 10 hacks in there. It'll be coming out in a couple of weeks because I'm going on vacation. You know, getting ready for vacation is a lot of work. Just saying. I really need a vacation now because I have to have so much work done ahead of time. You know, I have my YouTube videos that go live on Tuesdays, and then I'm live with you guys on Thursdays. And I just saw one of the little things did not get popped out. Come on, there we go. So I have a schedule, you know, even though I work for myself as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I have a schedule to keep. All right, so this is just so pretty. Isn't that stunning? Look at the detail, love it. So we're going to add it to our card. It's not really meant to fit over my stamped images per se, but look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I was pretty proud of it. And like I said, I chose to show this card how to make it versus the other cards that I shared with you because I just felt like you needed to know those tips on the ink, okay? Because when I first stamped with it, I was like, oh my, hey, I came out pretty close. I was like, there's no way. I can't show them this beautiful stamp set because it's awful. But let's see, you didn't go to Hawaii. No, you probably missed earlier. I opted not to go because of COVID. And so this week has been very sad for me, but I will show you guys since the camera is down. Here is my beautiful box that I got. It said, Aloha Boxed Hawaii. Stampin' Up! Sent me a little gift for everybody who couldn't go. There's some bath salts and hand cleaning spray and this wonderful citrus lip balm and some soap. Okay, let's talk about the soap. Oh, somebody's letting me know. TxStampin, you can also let the post office know that your cards are non-mechanical and they will never touch the machines. A little extra postage, I think it's about 15 to 20 cents. Non-mechanical. Well, most of my cards are so thick I do have to pay for the non-mechanical, but I have had them get damaged in the past. Okay, so this soap, any bar soap, I haven't opened this one yet, but any bar soap helps get your inky fingers clean. Did y'all know that? If you use just liquid soap, it doesn't always come off. But if you will use a bar soap, it will help get the ink off your fingers. There you go. There's an unexpected tip for you. It was very nice of them, Vay. I was afraid that it was going to be a pair of flip-flops or something. I didn't know because of the size of the box. But when I opened it up, I was like, and then today when Stampin' Up! Did the sweet little party for us, they had like a virtual party. We all got a little sad because we're missing out, but it was very kind of them to offer something else to those of us who could not go. So there you go. Okay. Paula says that is beautiful. Love the tilt and the white overlay. You know, when I cut out the white overlay, I was like, what can I put this on? And I was like, right here. Okay, great tip on the soap. Let's see. When I get my orders, I always stamp each image and cut die to keep a reference for me and my customers. I couldn't stop playing with these. Exactly, Roz. But you know what? She brings up a good point. Whenever you order anything from Stampin' Up, your stamps, your dies, your stamp pads, your Stampin' Blends, your Stampin' Right markers, open them up when you get them, give them a little test, make sure everything is good, because Stampin' Up has a 90-day guarantee. Like, they will replace anything in the first 90 days. No questions asked. So you always want to make sure that you check your products when you get them, and then if there's a challenge, you can call Stampin' Up. Let's see. Love the detailed dies, but getting the little pieces out is a challenge, says Jan. You're going to watch my die cutting hacks video that comes out on, let's see, it's not June 3rd, June 10th? June 10th, I think I scheduled that one. I've got 10 hacks to help you. You got to watch it. I worked really hard on it, and I think it's going to be very helpful for getting all of those little bits out. Now, I will say, I did not have any trouble with that die, getting all the bits out. I did use my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. That's something I pointed out on the video. Different embossing machines, the roller tension is different. So my little Stampin' Cut and Emboss, the rollers they're tight. Okay, yes, I am. Oh, thank you, Catherine. I'm so glad that I inspired you. I really appreciate that. Let's see, I really love the card. Y'all really love the card. Have a well-deserved vacation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful creativity and valuable time. I always learn. I'm so glad, Ray. Thank you. I am going to Port Aransas, Texas. Y'all can Google that. My husband and I and Kay Thomas, who is on here, we all lived in Corpus Christi. That's where I met Kay, and that's where I met my husband. And then across the bay is Port Aransas. So I took my money from my Hawaiian trip, and we are going to use it to go to, just driving, we're not flying anywhere, drive down to Port Aransas and stay until next Wednesday. I'll be back live next Thursday, but those of you who are my mystery stampers, I will not be doing mystery stamping this Monday or Memorial Day, but I will be here live on Thursdays. So I planned my vacation just for y'all. I'm just saying. Okay, let's see. Love the Hey Y'all shirt. The color looks good on you. Thank you. I thought I would do that just for kicks. I ordered a couple of these shirts because y'all always comment on my clothes. Thank you, Kathy. I'm going to enjoy my vacation. Have a great week, you guys. I will be back next Thursday night. I'll be all tanned, I hope, because it's probably going to be rainy and cloudy the whole time I'm there. Anyway, all right, guys, I think that is it. Oh, y'all are still talking about Gremlins. I will miss you guys too, but like I said, I will be back next Thursday night, and you don't want to miss it. I think it's just really peachy, if you get what I mean. Oh gosh. All right, guys, have a great evening, and I'll be back next week. So